When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table!
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now, this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell, or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction. This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
Knee to the face in the corner.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker with.
From way up, targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Oh, did you hear that? Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Wants to finish this.
Lift off, diving double axe handle, and CM Punk is in control.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre's been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision? Saw it coming.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of a cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk.
Oh yeah, from the top.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
Putting his opponent into the crosshairs.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Oh, he had that scouted.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Back in the ring.
Caught with the elbow. These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Oh!
Back and forth, neither one getting up any ground. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Oh.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Bam!
Total fist after fist, neither one relenting here.
Oh, that blow just tipped the scale. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Punk never saw that coming. Strong counter from Punk. Boom, what a roundhouse.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
Bang! And there's another focused attack to his head.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
CM Punk. Uh-oh.
Well-placed elbow fights that.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Hooked up.
Oh, shit breaker. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
The battle cries of a Scottish warrior emanating from McIntyre. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre's going to have to figure something out.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
CM Punk heading to the top rope.
Punk about to take flight. Bullseye with the elbow. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
Can that finish McIntyre? Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse. Oh, the steel chair's not supposed to bend that way.
Overwhelming offense down from Punk.
Punk is determined right now. Oh!
He's got his sights locked in now.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Trying armbar. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
What's CM Punk thinking?
Sit-out pile driver. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Wow,
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
we all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible Claymore out of nowhere. Drew may have put an end to this. What? Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And where McIntyre goes from here is unknown. Drew's accustomed to putting out so many men with that maneuver. Being carried around now. Set out powerbomb.
Really just laying it in.
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Bang! He finds a counter. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the anaconda. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Float over Russian leg sweep. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring.
Ooh, hitting him with that wrench.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. Looks like he's coming back in. Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cocking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.